What is going on, everybody? AnimeScale here, and today we are ranking the tailed beasts from weakest to strongest. After posting the thumbnail of this video in the community tab, I saw a lot of people saying that more tails means more power. But that's not true. The 8 tails explicitly said that strength isn't determined by the number of tails a Bijou has. In fact, it is implied multiple times throughout the series that the number of tails indicates the amount of chakra a tailed beast was created from. Now, with this being said, let's get started. We start off with the one-tailed Shukaku, a tanuki-like tail beast capable of using earth, wind release, and also magnet release, Kekkei Genkai. Shukaku is also able to control sand and fire tail beast balls, just like all the other Bijou. Besides being versed in ninjutsu, Shukaku has also been shown to be capable of utilizing sealing techniques, which were strong enough to seal even Madara for a brief moment. Matatabi is a tail beast having a cat-like appearance engulfed in actual flames. Ninjutsu-wise, Matatabi's innate ability is fire release, and she can of course create tail beast balls as well. Moving on, we have the 3-tailed beast, Izabu, a turtle-like creature known for his water release ability, which allows him to shoot powerful and highly dangerous water blasts. The tail beast is capable of so much destructive power that the Kirigakure planned to unleash it to destroy Konoha under the instructions of Madara. In terms of defense, Izabu can withstand almost all forms of attacks thanks to its tough skin. Izabu is also capable of inducing a hallucinogenic mist, which he uses to exploit its opponent's vulnerabilities. Up next, we have Saiken. One of the unique traits of Saiken is its ability to secrete a corrosive alkali, as well as its affinity for water release. The corrosive substance secreted by Saiken takes a gaseous or liquid form and can disintegrate its target upon impact. This had the likes of Guy and Kakashi wary of it touching them. As the 7th-tailed beast, CHOMEI is well known for its large chakra reserve, enormous strength, and durability, as it was able to withstand being slammed into the ground by Kurama. CHOMEI, being a tailed beast, can also produce a tailed beast ball, along with a variety of other techniques, such as cocoon, which it uses to envelop its target for defense and to reduce the rate of chakra absorption. The insect Bijou also possesses a supplementary technique called powder scales, which it uses to temporarily blind its targets in battle. Kokuo is known for its immense power, as it was the only Bijou that was briefly capable of breaking free of Obito's control. Its great physical strength cannot be ignored too, given the fact that it could ram it into GYUKI with enough force that it injured the tailed beast and sent it flying a considerable distance. Kokuo is capable of combining fire and water to form the boil release Kekkei Genkai, which it uses to increase the temperature of its chakra to that of the boiling point. By utilizing the boil release, Kokuo is able to greatly increase its physical strength and speed, as well as that of its Jinchuriki. It is worth mentioning that the level of its physical strength and speed directly correlates with the temperature of its boil release. The higher its temperature, the stronger it becomes. Son Goku is the 4th-tailed beast, and just like the others, has enormous chakra reserves, enhanced strength, and is capable of forming the tailed beast ball. Son can use one of the strongest Kekkei Genkai, lava release, and he's also capable of spitting a stream of green flame from his mouth. He is also quite versed in taijutsu, as it was shown to utilize well-timed powerful kicks against its opponents in Chapter 658. A testament to Son Goku's enormous physical strength was his ability to lift and toss GYUKI with ease. The 8 tails is the 2nd strongest Bijou amongst the 9-tailed beasts. GYUKI is extremely powerful to the point that he was able to fight the 3rd Hokage, the strongest shinobi in Kumagakure's history, who single-handedly killed 10,000 shinobis in a head-on battle. Amongst GYUKI's greatest feats are the battles in which it easily overpowered 2 Bijous despite being injured, and its great tenacity wherein it held and stopped the Jubi's humongous Bijou Dama. Besides Kurama, GYUKI is also the only known Bijou that can simultaneously shoot multiple tailed beast balls and supercharge its tailed beast ball to the point where it becomes bigger than his own entire body, which inevitably increases its power. In terms of durability, GYUKI deserves an A+, as it has been able to withstand the impact of its own tailed beast ball and that of the 10 tails. Kurama really doesn't need any introductions, as the fact that it's been able to overwhelm the likes of Minato and Pain says a lot about his strength. In the first episode of the series, it was noted that Kurama is capable of flattening mountains and causing tsunamis with just the swipe of a tail. The Bijou has an affinity for wind and fire releases, being able to shoot twisters and fire beams from its mouth, as was shown in his battle against Pain. Kurama's enormous strength was witnessed in the Fourth Great Shinobi War, when he easily overwhelmed five-tailed beasts and countered their combined tail beast ball with its own supercharged Bijou Dharma. Kurama is also durable to the point where it withstood being struck in the Rinnegan's most powerful jutsu, Chubaku Tensei, as well as a Bijou Dharma from the 10 Tails. Worth mentioning is the fact that Kurama's chakra reserves are so large that Naruto, who had just one half of the 9 Tails, was able to share his chakra with the entire shinobi army, with enough left to still engage in battle. And here we are with the initial form of the 10 Tails. In terms of chakra, its release is immeasurable, just as Kurama claimed during their battle. In this form, the Jubi is capable of producing supermassive tail beast balls and firing them simultaneously. Its enormous strength allowed it to counter Gyuki's Bijou Dharma with just a flick of a finger, as well as create an overwhelming shockwave capable of tearing up an entire landscape. In terms of durability, it has been able to withstand the impact of its own and Gyuki's Bijou Dharma inside of its body, with little to no damage. In this form, the Jubi was capable of breaking free of the various restraints placed on it by the allied shinobi forces. It also gained the ability to use wood release, which it used to deal a devastating blow to the allied forces, which sadly led to the death of Neji Yuga. The 10 Tails is capable of utilizing all 5 nature releases and transformations, including yin and yang, as well as wood release. Its Bijou Dharma also gets enhanced in this form, as it assumes a conical shape and can be fired to great distances, with destructive power enough to level cities and mountains. This advancement in its ability ultimately led to the destruction of the Allied forces' headquarters, in turn killing their strategists Shukaku and Inoichi. The 10 Tails in its final form gains an even more terrifying amount of power. Here it becomes capable of significantly denting the unbreakable 4 Crimson Ray formation barrier with its tail beast ball. The final form also lets the 10 Tails manifest the God Tree, thus granting it the ability to absorb the chakra out of anything it touches with its roots. The roots also become transformable, as was evidenced by them being transformed into wooden dragons. In all likelihood, 10 Tails' most powerful arsenal may be the Cataclysm, a technique that causes a wave of natural disasters, floods, tornadoes, earthquakes, and thunderstorms. Capable of causing continent-wide destruction, 10 Tails' superb defenses can also be attributed to its enhanced durability and absolute control over its own body. So there we go, guys. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon in my next video. This is AnimeScale out. Bye.